the number of books on my shelf that I have not read. We're gonna reflect. We're gonna have a moment of silence for my bank account because she is screaming. Hi friends, it's me again. As you can see, these are books, and I'm gonna kill two birds with one stone because I am reorganizing my bookshelf. So I took out all of the books and just stacked them. But I've also seen a couple YouTube videos where people take all of the books off of their shelves and count them and see how many they read and how many they haven't. And I know this is a dangerous thing for me to do. Like, I will be very upset at myself because I know that there are probably over 100 books in this stack behind me, and I want to say I've read 50. So yeah, we're gonna go through all of the books that I have on my shelf, and I'm gonna count the ones I read and count the ones I haven't read, and then I'm gonna be sad because I know this number, this ratio, it won't be good. Will this stop me from buying more books? Probably not, but at least I know how much money that I am essentially wasting. Well, I'm not really wasting it, it's an investment, you know? They will be read. So first I want to actually count how many books that I had on my shelves because I don't know. Right now my guess is 100, so let's count them. Wait, this gets difficult because I have signed copies of some books, so I feel like I shouldn't count those. Okay, so without counting some of the books that I have multiple copies of, I have 145 books. I didn't know that I had that many. It's not essentially a lot. Like, there are people with 300 books on their shelves, which is my dream, but I didn't know I was like past the 100. So this was interesting. Okay, so now we're gonna go through and see which books I have actually read. So we have the entire Off Campus and Briar U series. I did read all of these. So this is what, 1, 2, 3, 4. This is 9 books that I read. Oh, hello, sorry Garrett Graham. I have this box set of the 50 Shades trilogy told in Christian's point of view. I did read Grey when it first came out, like years ago, before Book Talk was even a thing. I'm going to put that right there, but I did not read the rest in the series. I did not, so they're gonna go in this new pile over here. Yay. There Are No Saints and There Is No Devil by Sophie Lark. I did read those. Okay, oh god, I don't know which side to start on. Oh god. Full Tilt, I have not read this, and I feel bad because a friend gifted it to me and it was one of the first books I put on my wish list, so I need to read her eventually, you know? I have like 3 different copies of People We Meet on Vacation, but I did read it. Bad Boys Break Hearts, have not read. The Selection, have not read. Probably won't read, honestly. I got it because it was on sale at Barnes & Noble. If the Shoe Fits, have not read. The Hating Game, I did read, unfortunately. Song of Achilles, have not read. Dumpling, have not read. Red, White, and Royal Blue, have not read. Ow, mother. This is the payback I deserve because I bought this in July and I still have not read it. But it's fine, it's fine. The Roommate, have not read. We Were Liars, have not read, probably won't read. Silent Patient, no. Neon Gods, no. The Brown Sisters trilogy, no. This is so bad. A Risk on Forever, I did read. Room Hate, no. Thousand Boy Kisses, no. The Sweetest Oblivion, I was gonna read this year, but the author is a little problematic and now I need to get rid of the book, so that's going in a different pile. Wait for It by Mariana Zapata, no. Hands Down by Mariana Zapata, no. Oh, this is going great. Corrupt by Penelope Douglas, have not read. Scarred and Hooked, have not read. Wild at Heart, this is the second book in the series of, I don't know what the series is called, but this is the second book. I have not read the first one, so that goes over there. A Million Junes by Emily Henry, I have not read, but it is on my priority TBR because Emily is my mom. American Queen, no. So we have the entire Brutal Birthright series by Sophie Lark. I read these 5. Yay. And I just have 1 more left to read in the series. See, I'm doing a little better. Look Off with Love, yes, I read it and I devoured it, loved it, one of my favorites ever. All Roads Lead Here, have not read, but it might be my next read, honestly. Like, I just love thick books. I don't know, like, it's calling out to me. Like, I just want to hold it. Wall of Winnipeg and Me, no. Halty, no. Underlock, yes, I have read. This is where we get into some of the doubles because Colleen Hoover released new covers and I wanted them. It Ends With Us, I have read. November 9, I've read. Layla, have not read. Regretting You, have not read. Confess, no. Heartbones, no. Verity, I have read. Hopeless, no. Ugly Love, yes. November 9, this is an extra, so I'm gonna put that in this pile. Reminders of Him, yes. All Your Perfects, yes. This is another extra. 7 Husbands of Evelyn Hugo, yes. After I Do and One True Love by Taylor Jenkins Reid, no. We Were Doing So Good. Daisy Jones, have not read. Okay, now I'm starting to get confused on which pile is which. God damn it. Darling Venom, it's on my TBR this month, but I have not picked it up yet. We shall see if I actually get to it. No, the Kiss Quotient. Okay, I don't know. Oh, I was looking for these tabs. I started the Kiss Quotient in December, but I was in a really bad reading slump, so I put it to the side. So what does this count as? I don't know. I'm just going to put it in the no pile. Then we have Priest, Sinner, and Saint. Have not read, but it is on my priority TBR. I feel like everything's on my priority TBR. It needs to be, because right now I'm not liking the ratio of the books I've read and the books I have not. This could have been gas money. Whatever, it's fine. I love to read. 3 different copies of The Spanish Love Deception, so I'm going to put the extras in this pile, but I have read it, obviously. The Roughish Draft, have not read yet. Shatter Me, definitely have not read yet. Oh, now we're getting into the fantasy books. Just know that all of this is a no. From Blood and Ash, have not read. King of Battle of Blood, have not read. A Court of Mist and Fury, have not read. A Court of Thorns and Roses. Hear me out. I started this book like way before I actually got back into reading, and it took me 2 months to get to page 126. I've never really been a fantasy kind of girl, you know, like even growing up, I've never really liked fantasy. Not that I don't like it, I just like don't like really reading about it sometimes. I would much rather see the movies. Like when I was younger, I remember constantly trying to pick up Harry Potter and Percy Jackson, but I could never get through the books just because I'm like, I want to see this play out on film instead of reading about it. It takes me so long to like create the world in my head when I read about it. I don't know. The point is, I'm trying to be better at reading fantasy because I do really enjoy it. I just hate reading it, if that makes sense. I'm just gonna put this in the no pile because I didn't even get halfway through this book. But I remember I was enjoying it. It was just taking me a long time to read. And that's why I was like, fuck this. I don't like reading anymore. But then I realized, oh, I do like reading. I just don't like fantasy. So it's fine, it's fine. Soulmate Equation, no, and I'm actually pissed because I want the paperback now and it's purple, so I should buy that. Well, I should read the damn book first and see if I whatever. Marriage for One, I have read. It's one of my faves. Twisted Hate, I have read. The Mixtape, I have not read, but I'm so excited to. Love in Other Words, yes, I have read that and I sobbed. Without Merit, have not read. Maybe Someday, no. Maybe Not, no. Maybe Now, no. The Heart Principle, no. We've got the Kingmaker series by Sophie Lark. Have not read them yet because I'm getting through Brutal Birthright, but I'm so excited to get to those. Those are definitely on my priority TBR, like everything else. I am not liking how this looks. I'll show you the stack afterwards, but it's Wrecked by Lauren Asher. I'm currently reading this right now, so I'm going to put this in the red pile because it's the book that I'm reading right now, you know? So I'm reading it. The Flat Share, have not read. The Unhoneymooners, I have. Josh and Hazel's Guide to Not Dating, Beautiful Bastard, and Sweet Filthy Boy, have not read. The Atlas 6, nope. Oh, we're back into fantasy, cool. Dance of Thieves, nope. The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue, no. Midnight Sun, I did read. Yes, I did. Fix Her Up by Tessa Bailey, no. It Happened One Summer, I have read. Forever Wild, no. To Hate Adam Connor, I have not. But To Love Jason Thorne, I have read. Romance Book Club, no. Restore Me, yes, and it was freaking amazing. Please check it out if you have not. The Plight Before Christmas by Kate Stewart, I did read and I loved it. And Not So Meet Cute, yes. Simple Wild, no. We're back to the nose. Wait, Archer's Voice, yes. The Ravenhood trilogy, yes. And I have a signed copy, so I'm gonna put that one in the extra pile. I wish I didn't read this series, but you know what, it's fine. It do be my favorite series of all time now, so at least I got something out of it besides pain. We're on to my babe, Lauren Asher. The Fine Print, yes. Throttled, yes. Collided, yes. And Redeemed, no. But it is the next book I'm picking up for sure. Okay, we have one more stack to get through. We're doing good. Not really, but it's fine. People Meet on Vacation, this is extra, and so is this special edition of Verity, which I'm obsessed with. So that goes in the extra pile. Black Love Matters, have not read yet. Mr. Wrong Number, have not read yet. The Roommate Risk, I'm currently reading this as well. Oh, I find more I love that I use tabs as bookmarks. This is still marked as currently reading on my Goodreads, so I will put it in the yes pile. Dear Bridget, I Want You, this came with the Verity special edition. Like, it was just a free book they added, so I was like, okay, even though this man is shirtless and I'm not a fan of that, but he's going in the no pile. Beach Read by Emily Henry, yes. The Love Hypothesis, yes. Twisted Love and Twisted Games, yes. the cheat sheet. No. If I'm learning anything in this video, it's that I actually need to get rid of some of these books, but I'm like attached to them and I refuse. Like, I don't care if I even hated the book, it's staying on my bookshelf. We're getting to Pen Doug. Credence, have not read. Very intrigued though. Punk 57, I have read Punk 57, did a whole reading vlog of that, check it out. Birthday Girl, have not read. I actually kind of want to wait until my birthday to read this, but my birthday is in June. You Deserve Each Other, have not read. Hot House Flower, I have. Kiss the Sky, I've read. Addicted for Now, Ricochet, and Addicted to You, I have read. Some Kind of Perfect, no, because this is the last book in the series. So I'm just gonna take all of these. I have a signed copy of Hot House Flower. It's going in the extra pile. And then we have the last, we have the last 5 books of the Addicted series, which I have not read yet. That's it. So I'm going to show you this pile. It's kind of close. I'm not gonna lie. Well, I don't know. Maybe I'm just trying to make myself feel better. But it looks kind of, it doesn't look bad. It doesn't look as bad as I thought it was going to be. So let me show you. So this is my pile of books that are either signed or I have an extra copy of them. These are all of the books that I have not read. And then you go over here and these are all the books that I have read. So I feel like it's gonna be a close call. Well, I know I lost, like, but it's not as bad as I thought it was gonna be, honestly. Like, I think I did pretty well. Oh God, excuse me, I'm so sorry. I'm getting anxious, my indigestion. So if I counted correctly, I have 145 books, right? So I'm going to count the books that I haven't read yet and also count the books that I have read just to make sure it adds up, because I do be bad at math. It's not my favorite, I fucking hate it. So here we go.
5 minutes later.
So I did the math. It's not as bad as I thought it was gonna be, okay? Could I be better? Yes, but so can you. Don't judge me. Physical books on my shelf that I have actually read, the grand total is 59. I think that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Keep that in mind. I'm proud of myself. I did good. However, the number of books on my shelf that I have not read, 86. 86. If I did the math correctly, I've read approximately 41% of the books on my shelf. That's an F. It's a bad F, because 50% is an F. So this is like an F minus. Obviously, I have some work to do. Obviously, I need to go on a book ban. We're gonna reflect. We're gonna have a moment of silence for my bank account because she is screaming right now. So I'm not gonna say that I'm disappointed in myself, because I'm kind of not. Like, this was a very eye-opening experience, but will I change my ways and stop buying books before I read the ones on my shelf? No. No, because buying books is a hobby in itself along with reading the books. Those are 2 separate hobbies. And apparently I do well in one area of buying more books than I read and not actually reading them. My therapist will hear about this on Monday. All right, friends, that is the end of the video. Thank you for coming along and exploring this phenomenon with me, because that's what the fuck it is. Because why can't I read the books? Like, what is going on? In all seriousness, I am going to be better this year with reading the books that I already have on my shelf. I really have not bought a lot of books this year already, so I am proud of myself for that. I gotta be better. I will be better. This was fun. As usual, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you like me, please subscribe, and I will see y'all next time.